In Retro Game of the Week, we dive into our game library and pick out a classic to see if it still holds up today. Let's grab a controller and play some
retro games.
That's right, it's time for the classic to end all classics. This week we're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 64. At a time where the industry was still struggling with 3D, Ocarina of Time provided Nintendo owners with a fully realized world to explore. Those first steps onto the huge field of Hyrule were epic and filled with promise. And the epic moments just kept coming. No matter how many times you play, you'll never forget that first time you played Saria's song on your ocarina. Rode your horse across Gerudo Valley. Or met the majestic Zoras. In 1998, the gameplay of Ocarina of Time still felt fresh. You had a beautiful, fleshed-out world, filled with characters that were fun and interesting. A deep storyline. Well-thought-out boss encounters. Wonderful and occasionally quite tricky dungeons. And great rewards, with each new item adding something unique to your skill set. An approach that has since become unfortunately familiar to Zelda fans, but Ocarina of Time did it first and best. The game set more standards for the genre with innovations like set targeting and context-sensitive buttons. The camera worked as well as any modern game, and the design of the many dungeons is second to none. Even the graphics hold up, thanks to an aesthetic that is visually sparse but a joy to behold. Ocarina of Time isn't perfect, however. The clunky and irritating water temple was a frustrating section in the game, and your fairy companion could be pretty annoying at times. But those are minor blemishes on an otherwise flawless and highly replayable experience. There's a timeless quality to Ocarina of Time that Nintendo has simply failed to recapture ever since. The overall experience is so amazing that it doesn't even feel like a retro game. There is no such thing as the greatest game of all time, but if we had to pick one, it would probably be this game.